binary tree traversals, right? While going through the basic concepts or while going through the terminology of the trees, we have come across a concept called as traversing. As I told that traversing is nothing but you have to visit each and every node in a specific order. That order, it varies from one order to another order. But whenever you traverse or whenever you use this word traversing a binary tree, that means you have to visit each and every node. You have to go for each and every node. Whatever processing you do, that's the secondary part, but you should not miss not in a single node from the binary tree. That is the concept of traversing, right? So we have binary tree traversals. Most of the questions you will get from these binary tree traversals, right? So the binary tree traversal, we are clear about the traversing. The traversing is nothing but you have to visit each and every node of the binary tree without missing a single node. And so here are the 3 points for binary tree traversal. Many binary tree operations. In the previous slide, we have gone through different operations, right? For example, calculating the height of the binary tree or calculating the number of nodes of the binary tree. For all these operations, you need a special concept called as traversing. You have to traverse the binary tree. Until unless you traverse the binary tree, you cannot perform the search operation. Until unless you traverse the binary tree, you cannot determine the number of nodes in the binary tree. Like that, you cannot calculate the height of the binary tree. So for performing any operation or most of the operations on trees, on binary trees, you have to go for the concept of traversing. So here comes the definition of traversing. In a traversal, each element of the binary tree is visited exactly once. This we will see what is meant by exactly. Visiting is different, and visiting means this also we have come across the definition in basics of trees, right? Visiting a node means you have to go to that node and you have to do some processing. That means you simply modify it, that node value, or you simply print that node value, or you visit that node and you take another variable called count and you increment the counter. You have to do some processing. Until unless you do some processing, we cannot say it as the visited node. If you just go and come out, that's not treated as a visited, right? This is very important. Why? Because you will get confused in the next topics which I am going to discuss. So visiting the node is nothing but you go to that node and you do some processing like printing, or you do some processing like that, right? So next, coming to the next point, during the visit of an element, that's what we are discussing, right? Visiting an element is nothing but during the visit of an element, you do all the actions, right? You do some processing like making a copy or displaying or evaluating the operator, etc. You can do any processing. It depends on the application which you are going to implement, right? So visit an element to do some action, or visit an element to do some processing, right? With respect to the elements are taken, right? So this is the meaning of visiting. And coming to the binary tree traversal methods, this is very important. This traversal technique, that means visiting the nodes in a specific order, visiting all the nodes in the binary tree in a specific order, is very important concept, where we can apply these traversal methods not only for the binary trees, but they can also be applied for the binary search trees or complete binary trees, whatever it may be, right? But most of the times we will be applying these traversal techniques for the binary tree as well as the binary search trees also. We'll look at some of the examples of these traversals in case of binary trees as well as in case of binary search trees also, right? So there are 3 different traversal techniques for the binary trees, that is pre-order, in order, and post order. I think you have some idea on this different types of expressions like prefix, infix, and postfix, right? Those classification of infix expression, prefix expression, and postfix expression is given with respect to the operator position. If the operator is placed in between the operands, then we call it as infix, right? If the operator is positioned before the operands, we call it as prefix. And if the operator is positioned after the operands, we call it as a postfix expression. The same rule applies here also, right? For example, what do you mean by pre-order means? Here we have to consider three terms. The three terms are nothing but the root and left subtree and the right subtree. These are the three terms, right? Like in expressions, we have the operator and operand 1 and operand 2. Like that, here also we have three terms, that is root, left and right. So these categories are divided, the categories of these traversal techniques are divided into three categories based on the position of the root. In this case, in the case of expressions, we have divided it based on the position of the operator. The same thing applies. Based on the position of the root, we have divided the binary tree traversals into three techniques. The techniques are pre-order. Pre means before. Therefore, the concept is same, right? If the root of the subtree is processed first before going into the left, then right subtree, then it is called as a pre-order, right? Therefore, you can see here that you have to visit the root and then you have to go for left subtree, and after processing the left subtree, you have to go and process the right subtree. Therefore, the order is very simple. Process the root, go to left and go to right. This is very important. Here I am saying that you have to process the root. That means you have to visit the root. But for this term, I am not saying the processing or visiting. I am saying that go to left and I am saying that go to right. Therefore, this terminology is very important. So whenever you visit the root, then you have to do some processing. But here I am saying that it is go to left. Therefore, you have to just go to left. That means you won't do any processing over there, right? Just your task is you just go to left, go to left, go to left. And whenever I say that is go to right, it's just a simple task that you always go to right and go to right, right? But whenever I say that root, you have to visit that root. According to the definition of visit, that means you have to do some processing on the root element, right? So that's the meaning of pre-order. And now it is a straightforward answer that what do you mean by in order, right? In order means you have to go to the left subtree first and then you have to visit the root and finally you have to go to the right subtree. Therefore, root is placed in between the left and right subtree. Therefore, it is called as in order. Similarly, you go to the post order traversal. The root is processed only after completing the processing of left and right subtrees. Therefore, you have to go to left subtree and then go to the right subtree and then visit the root. Therefore, visiting the root is placed as the last step in the post order traversal, but visiting the root is placed as the second step. That means after visiting, after going to the left subtree, you have to visit root and then you have to go for the right. Similarly, pre-order means root, left and right. And one more important point you have to remember here is you should always first process the left subtree before going to the right subtree, right? You can observe here root, left, right, right? Next one is left, root, right. Therefore, first you have to process the left and then you have to go for the right. So after clearing the definitions of this pre-order, in-order and post-order, this is the coding part. It's not that much important. Let me give an example of how to visit or how to find the pre-order traversal of a given binary tree, right? Very important concept. Please concentrate, and this is very useful in gate point of view, right? So this is the binary tree that is given, and you can observe in this slide that visiting is nothing but printing. Visiting is nothing but printing, right? And I am asking you to go with the pre-order traversal. According to the pre-order traversal, you have to visit the root first and go to left child, See here the difference. Here I am visiting. Visiting means nothing but printing, right? So you have to print root and then go to left, and the third step is go to right. So without any confusion, let me explain you this concept with a simple example. That is, what you will do is, for each and every node you have to perform these three steps, right? For example, if you go for A, you have to perform step 1. Step 1 is nothing but root, and step 2 is left, and the step 3 is right. Next, if you come to this node B, here also you have to go for, you have to perform these three operations. You go for C, here also root, left and right. Similarly this one, root, left and right, root, left and right, root, left and right. So you mark these three steps over here, root, left and root, left and so after completing or after filling each and every node with these three steps, the processing of the traversal or the traversal should always start with the root node. What is the root of this entire node, entire binary tree? That is nothing but A. Therefore, you have to start your traversal from root node only. You should not start with any other nodes. So you start with A. What is the first step? It is saying root. That means visit root. Visiting is nothing but print root. Therefore, you print this root A as the output. After this step, you cross it off. And after this, what is the next step? It is nothing but go to left. Therefore, it is saying that the pointer should move to left. Right. Therefore, you cross this, and right now my point is here. Now, what is the first step here? It is root. Whenever you perform one step, you just cross it off, so that it is very easy to get the things, right? So the first point here is visiting the root. That is nothing but printing the root. I have printed it. Therefore, first step is completed. Now go to the second step. It's nothing but go to left. So you move this pointer towards the left here, right? Next, the first step at D is root. Visit root means print root. Therefore, print the value of this node. This is completed. Second step is go to left. Cross it off and move your pointer here. Now at G, the first step is visit root. That means you print the root. After printing, listen, here it is important. After printing, the second step is go to left. Go to left means here the G is not having any left child. Therefore, you treat it as a null value. It's not that important, but for conceptual point of view, I am saying that whenever there are no children, then you simply represent it with a dummy nodes and null value. So if there is nothing, then this step is also completed. That means you have visited and you have come back again. After this, you can observe that the third step is R. R is nothing but go to right. When you go to right, there is no right child. Therefore, this is also completed. After you process a particular node with all the three steps, that is visiting root node, go to left subchild, and go to right subchild, subtree, you have to go back to the previous node. What is the previous node here? This one, that is D. And you can observe that at D, you have already completed the processing with two steps. That is, root is printed and then left is also visited, right? Left is also completed. Now we are left with one more step, that is go to right. So you go to right here. You cross it off and make the pointer to point to node H. Here the first step is root. Therefore, print root. H is printed. And go to left. There is no left child, right? So just cross it off. And the third step is go to right. There is no step. There is no right child. Therefore, just cross it off. Now, from here, you have to go to the previous child or previous node. or the parent node. The parent node is completed. Here again you have to go to the parent node of D, which is B. Here also you can observe that two steps have already been completed, that is root is printed and left child is already visited, right? Next you have to go for the third step, that is right. So you cross it off and make the pointer here. First step is root, print E, cross it off. Go to left, the left child is null, therefore just cross it off. Go to right, there is a right child for E, therefore move the pointer to this node, right? Now for I, it's a new node, you have to process it from the first step, that is print I, which is nothing but visiting the root node, and then go to left. Left is not there, similarly right is not there, right? Now you have to move to the previous child, previous parents or previous nodes, which are nothing but parents of I. Parent of I is E. E is completed, and B is also completed with all the transactions, right? All the instructions. Now you go to the parent of B, which is nothing but A. For A, you are done with the two steps, that is visiting the root node and going to the left child. We are left with only one point, that is going to the right child. Therefore you move the pointer here. Now the same thing, right? So visiting the root, that is printing the root, C is printed, cross it off, and then you move the pointer to the left child. Since it is having left child, you move the pointer here. And for F, the first step is root, therefore print, cross it off, then left, go to left. There is no left child, right? So simply cross it off, and then the next step is right child. Right child means it is simply going to the right child. What is the right child here? It's nothing but J. And here is my pointer right now, and you visit that root node, which is nothing but printing the root node, printing that node, that is J. This is completed, and go to the second step, which is going to the left child. No left child, cross it off, and the third point is going to the right child. No right child, cross it off. After this you move to its parent F. Already it is completely processed, right? And then you move to this child, where you move to its parent, where C is the parent of F. Therefore here we are done with only two steps, that is root and left is processed, but we are left with right. Processing or going to the right child. Since the C is not having any right child, you just cross it off. So this is the pre-order traversal that is obtained for the given binary tree, right? A, B, D, G, H, I, C, F, J. So if you practice this more and more examples, there is no shortcut method for this complete, for this pre-order traversal or in-order or post-order traversal. It all comes with the practice only, right? For example, if I practice more, since I have practiced more, by looking at this binary tree, I can simply give the pre-order as this one, right? So root, A is printed, go to left, B is printed, go to left. So you have to keep everything in mind, right? So B is printed, next D is printed, G is printed, no left, no right, and then again you move to the D and then H, like that. It all depends on a lot of practice, right? So I request you people to practice more and more on this traversal techniques to get familiarized with these techniques. And then now comes the, let me check whether the answer is correct or not, right? So the pre-order traversal is A, B, D, G, H, E, I, C, F, J, right? It's true, right? Now let me move to the in-order traversal. In-order traversal for the same binary tree, which we have discussed for the pre-order traversal, right? Let me take, this is the coding part, this is not important, and this is how the in-order example is given. Let me not take the solution. So for the in-order traversal, we know that it is go to left, next one is visiting the root, and the third one is right. So these are the three steps which I have to process for each and every node. So what I will do is I simply mark it as left, root, right. RT is for root, right? RT is for root. Root means is visiting the root. Nothing but visiting is nothing but printing. Therefore, let me take the output. This is in order, right? So in order, right, left, root, right. Until you get a lot of practice, it is better you mark these pointers or you mark these steps on each and every node so that you won't get confused and you won't miss any of the node, right? Left, root and right. Next, left, root and right. So after marking, as I told that any traversal technique should always start with the root node. The root node is A, right? So take a pointer here and you start processing it. The first step is go to left. So you visit here. The point is pointing to B. Again it is saying that go to left. Therefore you cross it off and you make the pointer here. Again D is saying to go to left here. Again G is saying go to left, but there is no left child, therefore you simply cross it off. After completing the first step, the second step is visiting the root. Visiting the root means nothing but printing, therefore you have to print it and then cross it. After this you have to go to the third step is it is saying that go to right. There is no right child, therefore cross it off. Here the G node has completed all the three instructions, therefore you have to go to his parent. Go to his parent. It's already completed with one instruction that is going to left, therefore you start with the second instruction that is visiting root. Visit that root, that is print that node D, completed, and then the third step is go to right, right? So my point is pointing here, there is no left child, cross it off, and the second step is visiting the root, so print the H value here and then cross it off, and the third step is go to right, there is no right child, just strike it off, right? So you go to its parent, which is nothing but D. It is also completed with all the three steps. Therefore, you go to its parent, which is nothing but B. Yet B, you are completed with one step, that is go to left. Therefore, you cross it off, and then the second step is you continue with the second step, which is nothing but visiting the root node. Visiting the root node is nothing but printing. Therefore, you print it. B is printed. Cross off this or strike off this root, and then you go for the third step. Go to right. Right, now there is no left child, cross it off. At E there is no left child, cross it off, and then second step is root, print E, strike it off, and then the third step is right, go to right. My point is here, right? And then at I, go to left, there is no left child, strike it off. Visit root, print I, strike it off, and then go to right, there is no right child, simply strike it off. Go to its parent. After completing the processing at I, go to its parent, which is A. It is also completed with all the three steps. Now go to its parent, which is B. It is also completed with the three steps. Now it's time to go to the root of B, that is at the parent of B, which is nothing but A. Here you can observe that there is only one step completed, so you go to the second step, which is nothing but visiting the root. Therefore A is printed, and then go to right. Here left, the first step is left, go to left. Here F is not having no left child, strike it off, but the second step is printing. Print F, this is completed. Third step is go to right. Here we have, and there is no left child, strike it off, and print the root, that is J is printed as the output, strike it off, and then you go to the right child, there is no right child, cross it off, right? Now you go to its parents, all the three steps are completed. Now you go to the parent of F, which is C. Here we have only completed with only one step, that is visiting the or going to the left child. You complete the remaining steps, that is root, that means you print the root here, C. This is the root of the subtree, don't get confused, right? So B, when you come to this B, this becomes the root for this subtree and this subtree. So that's why I'm saying it as root, right? So similarly, if you come to this particular C, C is the root of this subtree, right? So after printing C, you strike it off, and then you go for the last step, which is nothing but visiting or going to the right side. Since it does not have any right child, just strike it off. Right now, you can observe that all the nodes have been processed with these 3 steps. So the final result which is obtained will be the in-order traversal of the given binary tree. Right? Let me check whether I got the correct answer or not. The correct answer is GDHBEIAFJC. Right? This is how we perform the in-order traversal. And let me end up this session with one more example where you can go for the post-order traversal of the given binary tree. And then I'll discuss one important point regarding all these traversals, which is very important for the tomorrow's session, and then we'll conclude it. And let me go for this post-order traversal. For the same binary tree, take the same binary tree. Post means the steps are left, second step is right, and the third step is visit root. Right? Visiting means again it is printing, right? Let me take the output as post order. So you mark each and every node with these 3 instructions: left, right, root. As I told that RT stands for root, R stands for right, and L stands for left, right? Left, right, root. Even though it takes time, but it will be very efficient method. Why? Because you won't get confused, and definitely you will get the correct answer. So left, right, root, and then left, right, root, and then this is left, right, root. So after marking, as I told that every tree traversal technique should always start with the root node. Therefore, you take a pointer at the root node, and the first step is left. Therefore, strike it off, go to left. Now my point is pointing to B. It is also saying that go to left. Therefore, point is pointing here, and at D, the first step is go to left. Here we are there. So now the pointer is pointing to G. At G, first step is it is saying to go to left. Since there is no left child, just strike it off. And the second step is it is saying to go to right. Therefore, since there is no right child, you just strike it off. And as the last step, it is saying that visit the root. Therefore, visiting the root is nothing but printing the root. Therefore, you print this node value and then you strike it off. After completing the 3 steps at this root node, at this node G, you go to its parent. You go back to its parent. The parent of G is D. Therefore, now my point is pointing here, right? And it is saying as a second step, it is saying that go to right. Therefore, you strike this R and move to this right child, which is having the value of H. So here also we have left, right, and root. Therefore, left, there is no left child, strike it off. There is no right child for H, strike it off. And root means visiting the root node. So you print that H value, you strike it off that thing, right? After this, you go to its parent. The parent of H is D. Therefore, my point is pointing here right now. I am already done with left and right. We are left with only the last step, which is nothing but visiting the root. Visiting is nothing but printing. Therefore, print that node and then strike it off. After completing processing the 3 instructions at this node D, go to its parent. The parent of D is nothing but B. And the second step is, it is saying to go to right. Therefore, move your pointer to the right hand side. And E, it is saying that left. Since there is no left child, strike it off. And then it is saying that go to right. Therefore, you go to this node. And for I, you have left. There is no left child and there is no right child. And the last one is root. That is I. I is printed, right? After completing this, go to its parent. The parent of I is E. Therefore, we are done with one step and left with the right. Right is also completed. And root. Root means you print E. Print the element. This is also completed. After this, you move to the parent of E, which is B. We are done with 2 steps left and right. Therefore, the last step is root. Therefore, you print it. Strike this RT and move to its parent. Here we are done with left, but we have to move to the right part. Therefore, move your pointer to right child of A, which is C. Yet C, it is saying that go to left. Therefore, move to its left child, which is F. Yet F, it is saying that go to left. There is no left child, strike it off. And after that, it is saying that go to right. Therefore, move to your pointer to this right child, which is nothing but J. At this point, left is null, therefore strike it off. Right child is null, strike it off. And after that, we have the root node. That means print root node, that is J. Right? So this is also completed. After this processing this entire node G with the 3 instructions, just go to its parent, which is F, and then we are left with 1 instruction, that is root. Just print it. After this, move to this parent, move to the parent of F, which is C. We are done with left, but we are left with this R. But we don't have any right child. That's right. Therefore, you strike it off. And finally, we are left with one node, one step at this node C, that is visiting the root node, that is C. And after completing this, move to the right root, which is nothing but root of C, that is A. And since we are completed with the 2 steps, we are left with visiting the root node, that is printing. Print it and strike it off, right? So GHDIE BJFCA, this is the first order traversal that we obtain for the given binary tree, right? Let me check. GHDIE BJFCA, right? This is true. Now as I told that for this 3 traversal techniques, you must have lot of practice. If there is no practice, then it takes lot of time. But if you have practice, you can simply look at the binary tree and you can give the in-order traversal or pre-order or post-order traversal, whatever it may be, right? So it requires lot of practice. And coming to the final point, I am just giving one important point which is very useful for tomorrow's class. That is, we start the tomorrow's class with construction of a binary tree when 2 orders are given. That whenever you are given the post order or in order traversal, or whenever you are given pre-order or in order traversal, how you can construct the binary tree. For that particular point, anyhow I will repeat the same point tomorrow also, but as a final point or as a final perk, what I am giving for this today's lecture is, let me have this look at this particular example. In this pre-order traversal, you can observe that what is the root of this binary tree? It is nothing but A. So in the pre-order traversal, the root of the binary tree is always placed as the first element of the pre-order, right? This is pre-order. So the root of the binary tree always lies at as the first element of the pre-order. What about in order? Look at this example. The root the root of the binary tree, which is A, is present in between the elements. Whatever position it may occupy, but you can observe that the root of the tree is always in between the list of in order traversal, right? And the final thing is, if it is a post order traversal, you can observe that the root of the binary tree, which is nothing but A, is always placed as the last element of the post order traversal. So if it is a pre-order traversal, since pre-order means you are processing or you are visiting the root node in the initial stage, therefore for the pre-order, the first element is root. Similarly, for in order, root element is in middle. Middle means it can be anywhere else, right? And for the last point, post order traversal, root element is at last. Therefore, for pre-order, root is at first, and for post-order, the root is at last, and for in-order, it is at middle. So, these 3 points, the root is present at the first of the list in the pre-order, and the root is present at the last of the post-order, and it is in the middle in the in-order.